Okay, welcome back. All right, so I'm going to do another example of solving limiting reactant problems. These are the questions are going to be, these are true stoichiometry problems. So the last worksheet you did, all they asked for is for you to determine which one was the limiting reactant. And as I was solving it, I actually went all the way through filling in the BCA chart. Okay, so you're going to see that again because you have to do that to solve these problems, but then we have a final step. Okay, so to solve, you got to balance the equation first. So we're going to go ahead and balance this one example that I'm going to do for you. We have 2 aluminums here, so I'm going to put a 2 there. We have 2 irons here, so I'm going to put a 2 there. And we have 3 oxygens on both sides, so that's balanced. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we need to fill in our BCA chart with what's given, but we cannot put grams in there. These have to be moles. So I'm going to take the given 21.4 grams of aluminum and I'm going to convert it using molar mass. And if you look on your periodic table, the molar mass of aluminum is 26.98 grams per mole. Okay, so we're going to calculate that. Clear 21.4, let's move it here so you can see it. 21.4 divided by 26.98, and I get 0.79. Okay, so let's put that, that's my aluminum. 0.79 is what I have. And then I need to do the other reactant, 91.3 grams, Fe2O3. Okay, I'm going to add up the molar mass of 3 oxygens and 2 irons. And I got 159.7. Okay, here 91.3 divided by 159.7, and I get 0.57, so that goes here. Okay, and one of these is going to run out, so I'm going to do a test. I need to figure out, okay, what these values would be. Let's start with this one. Okay, so if the ratio is 1 to 2, that means I'm going to take my 0.79 moles of aluminum, and I'm going to do 1 over half, so 1 over 2, and it's 1 of these guys to 2 of those guys. Okay, and I'm going to get 0.79 divided by 2, and I get 0.395, so let's round it to 0.40. 0.40 moles of Fe2O3. Okay, so does that work? So if I used up all of this, okay, if I'm saying this, I'm going to use this, so I'm saying that's my limiting reactant, then according to this ratio, I'm going to use up half that amount of the other reactant, which is 0.40. Okay, and does that work? Okay, so if I use up all of this, and if I do this, then yes, I will have leftover, right? I have enough of this to use that. So therefore, this is my limiting reactant. If I had started with 0.57 here, and I doubled it to figure out this one, it would be too much. I wouldn't have enough of the aluminum to do that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with pen. Okay, I start out with no product in the beginning, and now I'm going to fill in. I'm going to fill in how much product I made based on my limiting reactant. Okay, so these values are correct. So I'm ignoring this now, right? So this right now is not important. It's just showing me that I have enough of this stuff. It's important to figure out how much leftover reactant we have, but it's not important in terms of determining how much product I'm going to make. Okay, so this coefficient is a 1, which is the same as that. So I'm not going to redo my math here. Same coefficient there, so this amount is the same. Oops, not a plus, 0.40. Okay, and then now I'm going to calculate my excess, just because 0.57 minus 0.4, and I get 0.017. I mean 0.17. Okay. Okay, so this is filled in. Now let's go back. What are they asking for? So if you have these two reactants, the products will be this and this. What mass of iron will be produced? So they're asking about this right here. How much of this is going to be produced? Now remember, this is moles, and they're asking for mass. So you have one more step. You need to change moles, 0.79 moles of iron, into grams. So we need to find the molar mass of iron, which is 55.85. That goes on the top. The 1 mole goes on the bottom. I'm going to do it up here. And I'm going to multiply 0.79 times 55.85, and I get 44.1 grams of Fe. Okay, so that's how you do limiting reactant problems. And there are 3 other problems on this paper to do. Okay, don't forget to come to the office hours. I open a Google Meet and leave it open for the entire 2 hours. You can check in anytime and get help with any of this stuff here. If you have any questions, or just pop in to say hi. I do miss seeing people every day. That's, besides my family. And I hope you're having, a decent time at home, that you're taking advantage of time with your family, building bonds and all that. But don't forget to do your chemistry work and come see me, okay? All right, bye-bye.